Hey guys, it's about beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today, I do appreciate you stopping by. Got us another one here from Lost 40 Brewing. These guys are in Arkansas. This is their high praise Belgian-Style Tripel. And these guys do a lot of different beers, guys. I mean, this was sent to me by Mr. Fudge, and he sent me a ton of their beers. So they're doing a whole lot of different stuff. Well, the problem is, I've not been blown away by any of it so far. But they do make some tasty, beers, but just none of them have been outstanding or world class so far. So they do make a lot of different beers and some tasty beers, evidently, but nothing that I to write home about it so far, in my opinion. But some of these beers have a little age on them that he has sent me, so maybe they'll be a little tastier, fresher. So if you're in that vicinity where you can get their beers, just pick up some fresh ones, guys. He says it was canned on March 4th of 2019, and it is a 10.5%, so it's a big one, the Belgian Tripel. So I did one of their triples the other day, and wasn't blown away by it. It was a decent beer, but was not outstanding or world class. So, and a lot of these breweries are that way, guys. And they're brewing stuff that's not world class or outstanding, but they are tasty. We'll say that. So, with that being said, let's jump over to Untapped and see if they have any other information. Don't have the IBUs. It says here, high praise begins with a herbaceous aroma and eases into delicious, soft, pillowy malts. Spice notes lead right into a smooth, dry finish, proving some things were just fine back in 1679. So, that is it. That's all we need to talk about. So let me mark this boy off so I know I haven't lost it and I've done it. And we shall see what this brings to the table. So let's pop this open, and it looks like it's got a shrunk wrap label on it. So into the glass we go. 10.5%. Well, at least I was able to find this particular triple on there. They're fresh cuts ones we did the last time, the other day. I couldn't find it on Untapped or Beer Advocate, so I don't know what was up with that. Anyway, not much of a head pour on that. It is a nice amber color, kind of cloudy, maybe a chill haze on the big bulb part. But I can see light through the thin part of the glass down here, guys. Good looking beer, though. To the nose we go. Nice Belgian yeast notes I am getting on it. Definitely smells into the Belgian style. There might be a little fruitiness in there, maybe some apples or pears. Slight hint of some spicy notes. Smells a tad better than the fresh cuts one we did. So let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Mr. Fudge. Thank you, sir. This one has a little bit better taste than the fresh cuts to me. Apples, pears, maybe even a little apricots in there. Nice Belgian yeast notes. I'm not getting any banana. Maybe a slight hint of some coriander or cloves. I find the Belgians do this style of beer very, very well. Sometimes when it's done really good, you get that bubblegum, banana aromas and taste to it, which are really awesome when it's done well. But decent beer right now. I've only had a sip or two, so let me sip on this one. I do right now think it's a tad better than the fresh cuts we did the other day. So let me sip on this and we'll come back and see if I can taste anything different once it warms up, and we'll give it a grade. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping up for a while, and not a lot of lacing left on the glass. I do find it a little tastier than what we did the other day, the fresh cuts version from this brewery. The high praise. I don't know how high praise I'm going to give it, but it is better than the last one that I had from these in the Belgian-Style Tripel. A little bit more Belgian notes on the nose and a little bit more on the taste. And with them having the canned-on date on it, and it does, but they're not putting the year on it. They just give, these guys are known for doing the month and the day and not the year. So, and a 10.5% could possibly sit on a shelf for a while, even till next year in some of the beer stores that don't sell a lot of this style of beer. So knowing the year helps a bunch, and so and I've said it before, these guys need to put today have a machine is capable of doing that, and they are not doing that. So probably a reason, if it was available here, that I would not buy it, even though it's a 10.5 Belgian triple, which should sell it for a long time. I want to know when it was done, when it was put in this package. So it's just my 2 cents. It's my OCD, and I've had that problem ever since I got into craft beers, guys. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. So probably a reason why it's not going to get a higher grade than what it's getting, but it is better than the last one, guys. Not a 10 beer, and not even a 9 beer without having that year on it. But it is tastier. Not getting a lot of banana notes, but it does have a lot of fruit notes, apples, pears, maybe some apricots, like I said. Nice Belgian yeast notes. No banana or anything like that, but decent beer. And this one may get into the bottom of the A category, because I think it's just a little tastier, and I've had much better beers in this style, but this one seems to be a tad better than the last one. Final chug. I do think it's a well-made beer, so yeah, I am going to give it the benefit of the doubt, since it's better than the last one from this brewery that I had. A minus, but just barely. 90 from me on this one. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 4 out of 5. Barely into their A category also. I would agree with that. And over to Untapped, well, these guys have the 3.8, which is in their upper B plus range. So still a lot of people on the sites, because there's more people posting on Untapped now than Beer Advocate. Used to be Rate Beer and Beer Advocate were the top dogs, but now that Untapped has made it to the scene and differentiating between different years and different ABVs, unlike Beer Advocate's doing, I think more people have kind of swayed over to there, posting their comments and their grades and their pictures rather than Beer Advocate. But when you go to Beer Advocate and you look, only one person has posted comments, and that's why that guy gave it a 4 out of 5. And since he's the only one, there's no other ones to average it out. So they're basically going on what this one guy has said to give it a grade. And if I remember, they used to have at least 5 or 10 before they would even post a grade, so they've changed that too. So decent beer, guys. I mean, if you're wanting to get into a Belgian-style triple, this one may be a good one to jump into. For the price wise, I don't know what it costs. He doesn't tell me what he paid for this beer, but some of the ones that come from across the pond over in Belgium and stuff are a little pricier, I'm sure, because of the transportation costs there, guys. The shipping it and coming across the pond and distribution once it gets here. So that adds cost to the beer. So maybe a good price point from buying it from a brewery on this side. But I do think those guys across the pond do a better job, because they've been doing it for a lot longer than the craft beer guys over here on this side. But I'm not saying all of them. There are some breweries that still do this style of beer very, very damn well. So And like I said, I've got a ton of these beers from Lost 40 that Mr. Fudge sent me. More of those than anything else. So that's why you're seeing so many of these Lost 40 beers. Evidently, these guys do quite a bunch of different styles of beers, but not been overwhelmingly 10 beers or even 9 beers from that brewery. And with them not putting the year on it, just a month and a date, maybe that's a reason. I don't know. Just my opinion, though, guys. That's what it is. And depending on where you buy your coffee, 50 cents to $5, whether you're buying it at 7-Eleven or Starbucks, will get you a cup of coffee. So, and some of them even more than that. So, anyway, decent beer, guys. So, if you've had this from Lost 40 Brewing, this is their high praise Belgian-Style Tripel. Let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.